Hello friends, welcome back to another video. I'm Nanmani and today I'm going to discuss the previous year M.Sc entrance examination of TUEE University, which was in the year of 2018. So before we start the video, make sure you have subscribed the channel and press that bell. So the first question is, moon is an example of A, transparent object, B, luminous object, C, non-luminous object, D, opaque object. And the correct option is number D, that is opaque object. And let me explain why. Those objects are called transparent objects through which light can be passed, and light, as we all know, light cannot be passed through moon, so that is why it is not a transparent object. And those objects which can emit light, and those are called luminous objects. So moon does not emit light, as we all know, so it is not a luminous object. Non-luminous objects are those which cannot emit light itself. So for some aspect this answer might look like right, but let me explain why it is not right. Those objects are called opaque where light cannot be passed, and one more thing, that opaque object always reflect light. As we all know, moon reflect light from the sun, so that is why the appropriate answer is opaque object. Question number 2. Electric conduction in a semiconductor take place due to A, electrons only, B, holes only, C, electrons and holes, D, neither electrons nor holes. And of course it is the right answer is option C, that is electrons and holes. As you all know, there are two types of semiconductor, n-type and p-type. So in case of n-type, electrons are mainly responsible for electrical current, and in case of p-type, holes are mainly responsible. But as you consider overall a semiconductor, so electrons and holes are responsible for those electrical conduction. Question number 3, that is Davidson-German experiment straightway confirms A, wave nature of particles, B, particle nature of waves, C, discrete energy level, and D, electromagnetic wave. And the appropriate answer is answer number A, that is wave nature of particles. Question number 4, Compton effect is A, elastic and coherent, B, elastic and incoherent, C, inelastic and coherent, D, inelastic and incoherent. And the correct answer is answer number C, that is inelastic and coherent. Let me explain why. In case of Compton effect, the initial energy of incident particle, that is photon, is higher than the final energy of reflected particle, so that is why it is inelastic and coherent. Question number 5, a logical circuit can be constructed by using only A, AND gates, B, OR gate, D, C, NOT gates, and D, NOR gates. And the correct answer is NOR gates. Let me explain why. NOR gate is a universal gate, and as we all know, through universal gate we can construct any kind of logical circuit. Rest the other gates are not universal, that is why NOR gate is the correct answer. Question number 6, when an impurity is doped in an intrinsic semiconductor, the conductivity of the semiconductor A increases, B decreases, C becomes 0, D does not change. And the correct answer is A, that is increases. We add dopants or we add impurities only to increase the conductivity of semiconductor. So that is why when we add some kind of dopants, the conductivity of semiconductor definitely increases. Question number 7, the number of frequencies in the visible part of electromagnetic spectrum is A3, B7, C9, D infinite. And as we all know, there are 7 colors in visible spectrum, so that is why 7 different kind of frequencies we will get. So that is why the correct answer is, that is option number B, 7. Question number 8, energy generation in stars is due to A, fission of hydrogen, B, fusion of hydrogen, C, fission of uranium, D, fusion of uranium. And the correct answer is B, that is fusion of hydrogen. We can consider the case of sun. In case of sun, 4 hydrogen fuses together to form helium. In this process, a huge amount of energy is released. So that is the process actually through which energy is generated in case of stars. And the last question for today is, image formed by a projector would be A, inverted real diminished, B, virtual upright diminished, C, virtual upright magnified, and D, real inverted magnified. And the correct answer is C, that is virtual upright and magnified. I am not gonna explain this answer. You guys explain it and let me know in the comment section. So thank you for watching.